I don't think justice exists in the way a lot of people think it does. Because if we get the end result we want, justice was had today. What a beautiful proceedings. Ah, amazing. Outstanding. Bravo. But when it's the opposite side, now we're upset. And we say corruption, bias, unfair. How is that possible when it's supposed to be straight down the line? It should be the same process every time. Imagine your Subway sandwich be made 10,000 different ways. It should be the same process every time. Therefore, we get the same end result. Therefore, it tastes the same every single time. Justice should be the same sandwich every single time. Not relative to a side winning, but to the truth being pursued. Brings up the next point I want to kind of speculate on. It seems as if justice is relative to how good your lawyer is. I don't think truth is ever pursued in a court of law. Almost ever. I don't think truth is the point. I think who's the better lawyer? Who can make a better argument? The mindset of the judge, their will, their opinion, their willingness to be objective. This is why I personally, I don't want to be nowhere near two lawyers and a judge, ever. Ever. It doesn't seem to be beneficial to be surrounded by lawyers and a judge. I don't care if it's civil. I don't care if it's family court. I don't want to be near two lawyers and a judge. Why? Because those lawyers are getting paid either way. The lawyers get paid no matter who wins. The judge gets paid no matter who wins. The jury, they get paid no matter who wins. Which means I'm the only person affected in that room. And you get people just throwing around opinions and wills and interpretations and definitions, and I'm just right in the middle of it. I hope y'all pursuing truth and not just opinions in here. The lawyer's job is to win, not to pursue truth. The lawyer's job in a court of law is to win, not to pursue truth. A defense lawyer doesn't care whether or not their client did it or not. A defense lawyer cares about winning. Whatever my client tells me is the truth. And therefore, we just go with it. So when you look at where justice is supposed to exist, is in a court of law. And then when you have two lawyers, when their only job is to pursue winning and not truth, and of course the judge's only job is to be objective between the two opinions, not the truth. The law is not based on the truth. The law is a guideline, and therefore it's interpreted by the two lawyers, and the judge breaks the tie. Which means truth does not exist in a court of law. Therefore, justice can't exist in a court of law. What's the point? It's crazy. I'm sitting here trying to think. I'm like, is there any exceptions to these rules that I'm pretty much just creating at this point? I watched a panel of like 9 lawyers, and they just all speculate and they give their experiences and their wisdom and what have you. All these opinions floating around again based off their experiences and well that's unconstitutional and that's not true, and the video said this, and the video should have been broken down this way, and that shouldn't have been admissible. There should have been a mistrial here because the blurry file was given to the defense, whereas they had 4K footage, but then it was airdropped when it should have been emailed. It should have been on a thumb drive. It's foolishness. Imagine your life hanging in the balance, and it's just foolishness. You got cameras from different different networks. You got people following you in a car trying to get pictures of the jury. It's foolishness. And you're going to have the winning side saying, this is justice. This is beautiful. This is the proper proceedings. You have the losing side saying that's corruption, that's biases. We need a fair trial. I don't know. I don't think. And again, this is an opinion. It's an assertion. Um, it's my hypothesis, my thesis. I don't think justice exists. It's a beautiful concept. It's a beautiful thought. Justice, freedom, the pursuit of truth. I don't know. The best thing you could do is avoid the court system. Be a law abiding citizen. A law abiding citizen. Mind your business. Boredom is a gift, especially in the military. Boredom is a gift. To have nothing to do, which means you can do anything, it's a gift. My evening is wide open. I'm choosing to sit in a hotel room and speculate online. It could go wrong many different ways, but the potential is not too high. It's just moderately stable. Most people will run their lives emotionally chasing that fear of missing out, and they're going to end up in a place like Kyle Rittenhouse one day. I cannot imagine the anxiety that comes with day one of deliberation, day two of deliberation, day three, half of day four, waiting on 12 people, six on reserve, to determine your fate, literally for the rest of your natural life. I deal with anxiety now. Imagine the anxiety that comes with those 12 people that don't know me, supposedly, that have opinions on both sides. And obviously, we don't know their opinions. We don't know their view. We don't know who they voted for and what side of the aisle they sit on. Because as soon as they give any evidence of what side they're on, they're going to be dismissed from the jury. So that means there's people on both sides that sit on that jury. Hopefully. And then we look at the end result, the verdict, and we say justice was had based on what we think was all the opinions were dismissed, all the biases were dismissed. These people came clear headed with no opinions, with no misinformation, no network influencing their decision. And we assume courthouse has people out there waiting. Y'all better not pick the right side. Y'all better not say the wrong thing. I don't think justice exists. How could it?